Alright, hey guys, so as you can probably tell just by the corners of my screen, a new client has been released. So this client is HelixPVP, and it's a client, it's the most developed client that has been released so far for Bedrock. And if you don't know what a client is, I mean, you probably do if you're watching this, but if you don't, they're like these things, and they add a bunch of things to Minecraft. So some bigger clients that you might have heard of, probably on Java, are Badlion or Lunar, and they add things like Zoom or Freelook. Just a couple like useful features. There's CPS, there's Keystrokes, there's just a bunch of stuff that can actually just like, you know, help you play Minecraft and make it a more enjoyable experience. So yeah, HelixPVP is one of those clients that makes things better. And first of all, I just want to say all the links to download this and probably a guide for how to install it are in the description. There might not be a guide there yet. It just depends on if there is a guide out by the time this video goes up. But also, hey, while you're down there, might as well press subscribe, because a lot of people who watch these videos, these client review videos, aren't subscribed. So you should go do that. And now I will actually get into the client. Alright, so I'll start off with something that's pretty simple: compass. So the compass is just what you think it is. It's a compass. You look at the top of my screen, you can see it points in the direction that I want it to, and then I can also change the range. So now it's a lot of a shorter compass, and I can change the opacity, so now it's a lot lighter and you can more see-through. You know, that's what opacity is. Or you can just toggle off. I can't see the compass right now at all. And then as well, there's Fullbright. So right now you say I have Fullbright off, and if I look under this table, that's pretty dark, but I turn Fullbright on and now it's bright under there. That's how Fullbright works. Everything around you will just be bright. It'll be, you know, fully bright. That's how it works. So that's a really helpful add-on. One second, I gotta kill this person. Alright, that's really helpful add-on. And now the next one is Freelook. And Freelook is probably like the hardest to explain. So might take a while. And to some of you, this won't matter at all. But if you have Freelook, you should pay attention. If you're not paying attention, why wouldn't you pay attention? Whatever. If you already have Freelook, like you went into the game file and you replaced it with a different file so you could get Freelook, that's what I did. And now it doesn't work very well. If I go into third person right here, this is third person for me. And yeah, you can just see that. So third person along with Freelook, it just doesn't work very well here. But if you don't know what Freelook is a helpful add-on. I'll turn it on here because it's still, I can still show it. So I'm in third person, you can see my body is moving, and like I can move forward now, and I can look in all directions. Like, let's say I'm god bridging like this, I can just look up and I can see where I'm going. So that's really helpful. But as you can see, I'm pressing S right now. If you look at keystrokes, and I'm moving forward, so it doesn't work if you already have it installed. But overall, still a very helpful add-on, and don't worry about what I just said there if you haven't had Freelook before using this client. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is NoHurtcam, and NoHurtcam is pretty easy to show. Just like I'm going to build up, and then you'll see. See how I took fall damage, but my screen didn't like shake at all? That's what NoHurtcam is. So your screen will not shake whenever you take damage, and I don't know how helpful that is. For me, it just feels like weird. It just feels unnatural. But I think I'm still keeping it on as of now because I think it could be very useful. So I'm keeping it on. I'll get used to it. Then it won't feel unnatural. Okay. But next thing, once I kill this person, next thing is RainbowSky. So RainbowSky, I mean, it's a RainbowSky. You can see it changing colors, and now I think mine is kind of weird because I have a lot of other texture packs and stuff on right now. I have 3 on. So really quick, actually, I do have a couple things. So you can see the block overlay. That is not from this. That's Polar's rainbow block overlay. One second. Yep, rainbow block overlay. So that's really cool. You can look that up, check it out. I don't think it'll be in the description because I want to just put the links for the client. So you can go check that out. That's pretty cool. And then if you look, you can see all this is like clear, transparent, and dark mode and stuff. that is also not Helix. That is Astral. And my crosshair is like this blue red thing. It switches between the two. That is not Helix either. But a lot of everything else that I talk about in this video is Helix. Oh, these people didn't have an egg. Okay. So actually, what is the next thing while I wait here? Zoom. So zoom, you zoom in. And now zoom here in Helix has a couple different properties, or a couple things that make it like somewhat unique. Well, first of all, it can only be C, so you can't change the hotkey as far as I know. Maybe there's a way to and I'm dumb. There probably is a way to and I'm dumb, but as of now I don't know how to change the hotkey. I only know how to do it. If you just press C, you zoom, and you can change the strength of your zoom. So I can have this where it zooms in like really far when I press it, or I can have zoom on always, and you can see it gets weird because you can go negative, so it just makes you upside down. But yeah, I have mine around 80, and that's that is this far, which is a good amount for zoom, I would say. So if you're looking for a base number, you can go to that, and then you can adjust it if you want. So yeah, there's that, and then there's the HUD stuff is the next one. If you look in here, we got all the whole right. I'm gonna go over it really quick. There's the compass, Fullbright, Freelook, NoHurtcam, RainbowSky, and zoom. So that's all that. And now there's HUD, which is just, you know, if you look at the bottom right of my screen, or bottom left, or top left, you can see all those the things, the CPS counter, the thing that says all the things I have applied right now, the keystrokes, all that. That's the HUD. So let me actually just go over that really quick. So I'll start. You can change the color of all this. You see, you can change the color of that, change the color of that, change all this color, and you can also change the text color if you want. So the text is now like blue or cyan or something. You can make it any color. It's red now. You can do all that. That's just for this. And then there's a lot of stuff here. So let me actually try to fight this person first. All right, I got called a rat. Oh Shrek, I forgot I had toggle shift on. Toggle shift, or ToggleSneak actually. I'll talk about that for a second. It's when you press sneak, it presses sneak, or it holds down, you know? You press and it holds down. And while I'm on the topic of that, I'll just go over the movement stuff instead of the HUD. So there's also AutoSprint, which is just when you sprint, you don't like. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of a professional gamer. But yeah, AutoSprint. So AutoSprint is when I press the forward button, it sprints, even if I'm not holding down the sprint key. It just, like, pretend I'm always holding down a sprint key, pretty much. That's what AutoSprint is. I'll show that once I kill this person. But I think that's a helpful thing. I know some people are definitely going to use that. I don't think I will, just because I'm already used to just constantly holding down the sprint key. But here, I need to kill this person so I can show it. Alright, AutoSprint. And now I'm just gonna press, I'm not holding down control, I'm just gonna press W and I'm sprinting. You know? That's just how AutoSprint works. Yeah, so there's also AutoSneak and ToggleSneak, and ToggleSneak is you press shift and then it keeps holding down shift, instead of like you press shift and then you stop pressing shift and it stops. You know, it's just constantly holding down shift until you press it again. So that's how that works. But the other thing that there is auto shift or auto crouch, my bad. And that is when you're just always holding down crouch, like at all times. Even you're not actually holding down the button, but it's still holding down crouch, just always. So that's what that is. I don't really know the point of it outside of that one minor word game, like if you get the reference. But I think only like it barely has any uses, you know, just a couple things. But yeah, what else is there? I think that's it for movement. There's the movement, visual, and HUD, and I was talking about HUD and then I got distracted. Now I'll talk about HUD. So tab GUI and click toggle. I'm very dumb and I don't know what either of them are. But array list, if you look at the top right of my screen right now, it says all the things that I have on, and I turn it off and it's not there, and I turn it on and it is on, that kind of thing. And then coordinates, if you look at the left under the CPS counter, it says my coordinates, which is Very helpful in like a SMP or something, or just a survival world. And then turn it off and it's not there. And then show keybinds. That is like when I press zoom. When I press zoom, if you look at the right, it shows up and it just says zoom. But if I turn that on, if you look at the right again, I press zoom and it says zoom, and then it says C. So that's the hotkey I'm using. That may mean there's a way to change it. I'm not 100% sure. So then armor HUD, that is, if you look above my food bar, you can see my armor and what item I'm holding in my hand. If I turn that off, you can, oh wait, no, I'm not going to turn that off right now. Okay, okay. I need to talk about things. 1 second, don't kill me yet. Okay, we're fine for a very short amount of time, actually. What else is there? There's the CPS counter. I actually don't really know how to turn off the CPS counter. I didn't see a button for it. So maybe there isn't a button to just turn off the How are you still alive? They lived. That's so stupid. Alright, well, this is not going well for me, but, I don't know. There's no but. I'm just going to lose this game of Egg Wars. I just gave the other team the win. It's fine. I need to talk about clients more. I can't win. That's not how it works. I can't do both at the same time. I just fell off. And someone recognized me. I'll just say hi, YouTube. Alright, so, pretty much, there's a couple more things to do with the HUD. And that's the, like, if you look, it's the things that you can see on my screen. And I already said that, but whatever. So, you know, there's the CPS counter, the keystrokes, and then the things that I don't know what they are. I'll open up the list in just a couple seconds. I just need to stab this person first. Okay, I'll open up the list real quick. And you can see there's show FPS, CPS, and always show. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Also, apparently I have 100 something FPS, which is crazy. Don't know how. Don't kill me also. Yeah, so I think that's about it for the client, like all the things that the client has. But now I just want to talk about clients and like Minecraft Bedrock Edition clients in general. So like kind of, okay, so first of all, this is the second client that's come out, if you don't know. The other client is Fake Client, which has a lot less features. It just had like zoom, keystrokes, and CPS, and I think AutoSprint as well. So yeah, it just didn't have as much stuff. But I think I think compared to Fake Client, the Helix client, this client, it has a lot more stuff, but I feel like it's a little bit less. I think how do I word this? Okay. Don't get me wrong, Helix is great. I'm probably going to end up using it over Fake Client just because of how much stuff there is. The FPS counter, the Fullbright, there's just so many features, you know? I think it tops Fake Client there easily. But now, so the thing that I was going to talk about mostly there is zoom. So the zoom in Fake Client is just really good. Like, you press zoom and it'll zoom, but if you scroll, if you use the scroll wheel while you are zoomed, it will also, like, don't build up. It will, oh, Shrek. Okay. So if you use the scroll wheel while you're zoomed, it'll zoom in further. And also you can change the hotkey there. I don't know how to change the hotkey on here. So maybe you can change the hotkey, but I haven't found out a way to change the hotkey on this. I haven't done much research, but oh no, I forgot. I can't Freelook there. But yeah, I think Fake Client wins in the zoom. There, I think their zoom is a little bit better. But as well, I'm still going to use Helix just because there's so many things. Also, I forgot to mention this. There are cosmetics for Helix, and I didn't do much research into that. I think it honestly might just be capes, which is still cool. I just don't actually know how to do anything. Like, what did I just say? Alright, I don't really know how the capes work. I saw it, and then I think they might have been bugging out for a second. But there are some pretty cool capes, so if you like capes, if you want a cape, hey, you can get one with this. And then, another thing I just realized I forgot to mention. Something with the chat. If you look, the chat is just kind of stuck. and the top. And I honestly don't know if that is a problem with, and like the chat is covered up by the FPS counter and CPS counter. And I don't know if that is a problem with Helix or if that is a problem with my settings, because I have a couple other things on, a couple texture packs. I have the Astral and Bad Tiger on right now, and I think those both might end up causing a little bit of like weirdness between the two. I don't think they're that compatible. Person bought stuff. Okay. So I don't really know about that. That could just be that could just be bad by me. But also, if you look at the right on the scoreboard, like the fake client, it cut out the scoreboard. It cut out parts of the scoreboard. This did not cut out parts of the scoreboard. You can see the full scoreboard, numbers, names, all the things, which is great. That's what you like to see. So what else? Right, the other major competitor for the clients so far is Astral, and Astral is not released yet. Astral client. I think from what I've heard about each of the clients, I think Astral client is probably going to be better. I genuinely don't know. I don't know what features it'll have. I don't know anything. From what I've heard, it seems like it'll probably be better. I'm gonna lose this game, but it is what it is. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else that I need to talk about? I don't think so. Alright, there is a... Oh boy, yeah, I'm gonna lose this game. For that. They just ate. They have better gear, so I don't want to like fight them on a 1v1 because I just lose, so that's not how this is gonna go here. I'm just not gonna let it happen. I don't want to win one of these games. I've just been wasting my time for all of them. Alright, is there anything else that I need to talk about? I honestly don't think there is. I think that's pretty much it. I just think, yeah, I think... Alright, well, I didn't actually talk about the, how you use this. There's like an injector, and I do want to say, it does think that this is a virus, so, just so you know. This will show up as a virus. Yeah, I lost. I literally don't care. I'm just gonna talk about this a little bit more. Okay, there is a virus that's just kinda... Windows thinks this is a virus. Whatever. It's fine. Just ignore that or whatever. So, yeah, if you liked, also subscribe, because, yeah. And, thanks for watching. Bye.
The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, it obtains a difference or deviation.